Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Lords of the Fallen, where we found a new location. I was doing a bit of playing off cam because I want to get better, and I thought worst case scenario I'll build up some vigour and I'll buy that Pilgrim's Key. So it wouldn't be a case if I come back and I'm suddenly like 20 levels higher or anything like that. So what I did is I fought my way through the original bit of Pilgrim's Perch once again, because I had said at one point that I thought I'd found two doors that needed the Skyrest Bridge key, and yet on my second visit I only found one of those doors. I've now found the second one, and I've had a little peek through and it looks like there's actual area, so I thought, heck it, let's stop playing, let's start recording, and then let's explore it. So if we come this way, this is the door that I found, leading into a spoopy bridge. And some statues and stuff. There were a few Vigor skulls hanging around. There was this chest that contained a new suit of armour, the Descryer guide, Garb. So that's cool. The Descryers of the Dawn. Some of them become guides. They prepare the corpses of royals and nobles for entombment within the bridge. So I guess this might be the corpses of some royals, with some masks ceremonially placed upon them. But then, if this is a tomb, then why does it also appear to be a prison? Because I popped upstairs and I came across this person. A tortured prisoner. Don't appear to have much to say, possibly because they're wearing some sort of mask. Can't break into their cell. So I'm not really sure what's going on with them. And then I came down here and opened another door and found that this area is actually a bit bigger still. So I thought, that's when I thought, heck it. So you're caught up. We're in a new spot now. More tombs and such around and about. And Skyrest Bridge. Yeah. Is this going to lead us back to our hub? The fact that it's calling it Skyrest Bridge all of a sudden makes me wonder if that's the case. Yeah. That's where we fought Pieta. But then didn't we come down here to go to where we wanted to be? Did we come down here to... Is this just our hub again? Right. Okay. So we're back at the hub. Very well. So all we've really unlocked is a small area with a tortured prisoner in it. As far as I can tell. We must have come down here earlier and tried this door and it was like, doesn't open from this side. Maybe there's more to this place. There's certainly this.
Are veiled when they speak to me of it, but I know what they think. That by marrying such a minor noble, I'm putting my own happiness before the good of the royal line and the welfare of Mornstead. But they don't see in her all of the things that I do. This kingdom is my home. I will do everything I can to protect it, as I always have. As you did, Mother. But I refuse to accept that requires forsaking the woman I love. Sophicia only makes me a better man, a better king. And Mornstead will be all the stronger with her at my side.
Okay. So that's a king who chose to stand by the woman he loves. Good for him. That area down there looks a bit more messed up now. But over here we have a new room. With an animated Vigor skull. And a faint one. So what new stuff are we strolling into? And should I be scared? I feel like I probably should, you know. Although out here looks a bit ordinary. This isn't anywhere we've been before, is it? Large mana stone cluster. That's a big drop. Ouch. Oh, and that's where our man was, so we're back at the start. Yeah, our man was there. He's buggered off. Where's he gone? I don't know. So I guess we'll go back to hub, rest up again, reset our eyeball meter, things of that nature. Well, it looks like the eye is closed. Does that mean it's not going to... the meter's not going to go up anymore? Maybe. Just to be on the safe side, we'll reset it. Although, we also had thing, didn't we? We got a new eyeball. So the one we're currently using gives you an extra soul flay, and it gives you 15% dread resistance. I'm guessing that means dread is like a debuff that builds up over time when you're in that mode. I'm not sure still on that. But we've also got the Eye of Rosamond. Dodging at the right time applies wither to the attacking enemy. Let's try that for a bit. See how that works out. Also, I've learned more about those red butterfly things. They lead you to enemies that have killed other lamp bearers, and if you avenge them, you get plucked eyes, which you can then spend here. So in my strolling about, I've killed 3 enemies, and I've got 9 eyes. That's not really enough for anything, unless you count umbral scouring. But we're a long way off buying any of those tinks, or that cool skeletal armor set. So at least I understand that now. Once again I had to look that up outside of the game, because the game itself didn't really tell me. Although the game does have tutorials. There we go, Dread. Prolong periods in Umbral. Make your presence known to its inhabitants. The longer you spend, the more dangerous the beings that will hunt you. So it is as I guessed. I guess if I'd looked through here, I could have seen a bunch of stuff that I wasn't fully aware of until now. Either way, let's go back to that tomb/prison if we can. Which direction was it? Down here. See if there's anything else to explore on the lower floor. Or in this little room. Don't think there was much in here before. No. Is there anything of merit going on down here? In Umbral. Ah, seems like there's roots. Interesting. What are they connected to? Do I have to get them from above? They're in kind of an awkward spot, so I can't really get them from either direction. Unless I jump down onto this chandelier, maybe. Okay, that doesn't work. But I believe it was worth a try. Let's have another look. You're down there, and it seems like I can't target you from up here. Well, is that a ladder down there? There might be a ladder down there, actually. One that's now appeared in Umbral. Ah, there's a gate there that was previously locked, I guess. But yeah. This'll help us. There's at least one more though. It's across here, and is it down below? Or does it pass underneath and then back up on the other side? It looks like it's beneath us. Oh, there's a ladder. So yeah, there's a lot more to this place in Umbral than there is in regular. Can I reach you from here? Just about. That may have cleared the path. No, it says there's another. Is it always straight? 3 the magic number? No, that one is up there? Oh yeah. For a moment there I had it, I think. It's proving to be tricksy. Should be able to get it from there, surely. It's so brief that it pops up. There we go. Good. Now, what's occurring? An item. The Searing Accusation. Catalyst? Inferno Catalyst. We've also got this gate, which was there but no longer is. So let's go this way and see what's happening. The Princess's Sting. It's a pendant. I guess we already had a pendant, the Relic of Perpetuation, but now we've also got deal additional damage with a smaller equip load. Well, I guess we're not too excited about running a super low equip load, so maybe we don't use that, but we will put on the Relic of Perpetuation that we've discovered because a bit of extra health might be nice. And then I guess that's it for treasures down here. So yeah, that might be it then for treasures throughout the whole of this tomb area. It's a bit more than we had before, to be sure. There's nothing down that ladder except a route. There's nothing up that ladder except an Inferno Catalyst, so I guess we can pop up and see if the prisoner's got anything new to say. I don't think they would have, because none of the enemies so far have really changed their tune when they're in Umbral. Oh wait, hand over the Searing Accusation. Yeah, we don't need it. You're welcome, friend. Are they going to be able to break out now? Maybe. Maybe we've done a bad deed, but I don't know. I'm not sure what side I should be on anyway in this holy war that's going on. The demonic god Adir probably does seem like a bad guy, being a whole demonic god thing, if that's true. But do we know for sure that that's true? Ah, we found a book, didn't we, for Hat Friend, I believe. I could be wrong. Let's find out. Yeah.
While even the handling of such items is objectionable, all facets of this heterodoxy must be exposed.
Oh, and this as well. And the Book of Sin.
2 fellow crusaders accompanied me to Mornstead. One, a paladin who sacrificed himself to facilitate your resurrection. The other, a harrower who revealed herself to be an apostate and thief when she stole the apparatus with which I am able to converse with the Council of Overseers. An apparatus I would see returned to me by your hands. Harrower Dervla can be found in the tenebrous bowels of the mine, a fitting place for one who has turned her back on Aureus light.
Did we find her before? Or is that someone else?
Whatever poisonous lies Derva may spit at you, heed them not, for they are nothing but the foul blasphemies of a fallen knave.
Well, we definitely want to speak to her. Sure hope I haven't corrupted him by giving him all that stuff. Although, really, do I care if I have? It's probably fine. Now, this might be something worth purchasing. The Black Feather Ranger Bow. And then we could get some oak arrows. Definitely do more damage with that than we do with our lacerating knives. Heck with it, let's buy a bow. Can we upgrade the bow? Yeah, we can. We can upgrade it with things much as we can other items. We've got the upgrade stones. Ranger bow +2. Cool. So, get out of here, hand. I have no need for you. Bonk. Sweet. Now, let's pop down again and see our friend. I wonder if bow is a good way to fight that awful woman with her dogs. And she's melted her way out, I guess, with her catalyst. And given us the tortured prisoner's head cage. A cruel head cage worn by a tortured prisoner, and that's all we know at this stage. That's cool. We've probably done her a solid there by getting her out. Now, where was it I saw that woman who may or may not be Dervla? Was it near the Scourged Sister fight? Either way, let's do a bit of levelling up then. I've decided I'm going to abandon my quest for 18k at the moment. We're going to get our endurance up to 20. I should probably start getting my agility up soon so I can do a bit more damage. But let's see, where were we? I like the way all the vestiges have got stories associated with them. They're all left by people, it seems. A weapon capable of raising the dead. The son of a warlord was sent to Mornstead to claim the weapon and bring it home. He did indeed acquire the Umbral lamp, but in doing so became tethered to Mornstead and became a lamp bearer. And the warlord and its people just were stuck in war forever. Very well. So I guess each of these vestiges, yeah, they were once a person, a lamp bearer, and then the vestiges are where they fell, I guess. Not 1,000,000% on that just yet. No, I feel like it was somewhere through this way that we came across. Well, we've got that lad. Not much else going on there. But yeah, somewhere through here I think is where we came across that Dervler, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, is it you? Oh no, you're a villain. Okay. Did far too much attacking there. I need to stop swinging 6 million times to defeat an enemy that takes one hit. Did I get this thing? Or is it still valid? It might still be valid. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's new. So I guess we didn't go into... Ooh, Saintly Quintessence. Isn't that what upgrades our Sanguinarix? Yeah, I guess I wasn't down here in Umbral. Well, shit in pants. There we go. Pants are no longer shit. Clean and fresh once again. I guess we need to press on because we don't have a lot of other option. Yeah, and that's one of the doors that needs the Pilgrim's Perch key, so we'll try and remember that in case we do ever find ourselves with 18k. Get fucked, you lot. Sounded like someone behind us, and lo and behold, it was. What a dick. I assume we went up there before. Yup. Okay. We did not. Minor wither salts. Yup. Maybe we never came through this bit in Umbral. Oh, it's you. Well, how about you get your soul ripped clean out? Is that okay? Yeah, I thought it wasn't, but I did it anyway. I don't know if I've withered anyone with well-timed dodges at any stage. I guess I've just mostly been face tanking them, so maybe we are better off with the original socket that we had in. The one that reduces our dread, or increases our dread resistance, I should say. Either way, let's get out of Umbral before we get wrecked. Now it's pushing it down. Right, got some bugger firing bolts at us over there, that's awful. Stop that. Yeah, I'm gradually getting better. I'm still overly aggressive a lot of the time. But I'm kind of getting better at avoiding damage whilst dealing damage. So maybe we do stand a chance against Dog Boss once we eventually find our way back to them. Oh, piss off. Look. I just want to go up the ladder. Iframes when climbing ladders, you say? Don't mind if I do. Why would you stick a body out there like that? That's just impractical. Right, now we've got another spiky boy, haven't we? So we'll sneak away. He's also the one that needs his blue bag removing. Which I think we've just popped. How do you feel about plunge attacks? He doesn't like them. Did we get any vigor from him, or did he just fall too far for us to be able to suck it up? Or did he survive the fall? Mother trucker. Very well. He wasn't the point of that little exercise anyway. Point is, we've had a bit of fun, and now we're going to try Dog Boss again. And our fun is going to come to a brisk end. But first, 2 minutes of run back. Because who doesn't like 2 minutes of run back in between each of your boss attempts? Especially when half it's elevators, so you're just standing still. Right, Dog Boss. You alright there? Is this having any effect? I'm going to hope that it is. And I'm basically just going to keep firing until we run out of ammo. If it has an effect, great. If it doesn't, well, I probably wasn't going to pull off successful range attacks in the fight anyway. Certainly blood coming out of her. Yeah, we can fire quick, actually. That's cool. Yep, that had no effect whatsoever. Ouch. And there's the smoke bomb. Okay. Oh, now I can't even see it because of the fucking smoke. Cheap. That's what that is. Oh, now we're dead. Even up close, she's pretty strong. Piss. Ah, fuck off. Yeah, how are you supposed to win a fucking 3-on-1 fight like this? Am I just super under-leveled? The dogs just keep respawning. She's got super quick attacks half the time. She deals just as much damage up close with her sword as she does with her bow. It's like, come now. I'm just barely making my way in this world. Why are we having such fights early on like this? I guess I could block everything that she does, but then I'm not doing any extra damage to her. And it'll just wither some of my health, and then she'll just hit me again before I can get it back, probably. I can get quicker attacks out, maybe, if I just one-hand a weapon. Hallowed Praise is my stronger weapon of the two. Maybe we'll try a one-handed attempt. Or maybe we'll try the bow. I guess our priority is get back our shit. Okay, that's that done. Okay, we did a bit of damage there. Feels like we've already done more damage than last time. Nope. Now we've definitely done more damage than last time. Yeah, fuck off. Wild flailing, that's what we need. Yeah, this is working out much better, in fact. Also, sprinting in combat doesn't seem to use stamina. And down she goes. Huh. Get judged, madam. That was a hell of a fight. So, maybe we are just better off with one weapon than two. Which is a shame. I really like the idea of dual wielding. I guess I've got the option for both, haven't I? Because I can just keep it about my person. I'm still medium encumbrance either way. But I'm thinking maybe I'll also drop a vestige here. Just to save me having to come down the elevators every time I want to get back to this spot. But now we can actually make some proper progress and everything. And maybe also upgrade again. 20 and 20. And now we start pushing agility up a bit as well. So yeah, we'll try life as just a short sworder for a while. Looks like there's multiple ways out, but which way did I come in is part of the question. Was it this way? Yeah, that's my elevator, so that's where I came in. That's not actually a way out, that's just a little hole. So that's one of the ways off the list. Good, that's just a little hole. Okay, maybe there's only one way out, because these are all just little tiny holes. Maybe they're dog holes. That's where the dogs were coming from. They were bursting forth from all of those bits. So we're going this way now. Down into some mines, maybe? Where we can find that Dervler. Poison resistance balm. That bodes well. Okay, maybe we're going into like a swamp or a wood. Oh, and there's another vestige. Okay. I guess I really didn't need to worry about getting another one. So, let's see. Latest. Sanctuary. No, that's the latest we went to. Okay. What have we just unlocked? I guess we can't see it from here because we'd be warping to it from another one. So we don't know this guy's story yet. And now we're in the Forsaken Fen. Well, this looks nice. Got a map and everything. And there's a fellow. Wait, that's our fellow from earlier who went missing. So, the map of the Forsaken Fen. Don't go through the gate made of sticks with torches next to it. But do go under the log bridge. Find the twin statues that are looking at each other, go through them, and then you'll come to the Burning Man Festival, and then you can have a jolly good time.
Apologies for the dour mood you found me in when last we met, but I've perked up since then. Found myself a new purpose, at least something to keep me occupied while in Mornstead. I'm going to be a traveling merchant. Please, peruse my wares. Hopefully you'll see something of interest.
Go on then.
Some might use the word scavenger, true, but that sounds somewhat judgmental, don't you think? I'm just putting to use that which has been discarded. You could even say that there's a sort of nobility in it. Well, perhaps just a little.
I doubt it.
Hello again, friend.
Now, the Exiled Stalker Dagger. Definitely an agility weapon, yeah. Avowed Mace, yeah. Pointed Stick. We could combine that with Stick to make a long pointed stick. And then we got a bunch of different types of armour. You've got some small Duralium fragments. That's useful. A Lucky Paw, which can boost item discovery rate. That could be good in general. Gonna buy it. And then, yeah, we've got the various armour sets in full. The Black Feather Ranger set, slightly heavier than my current. Better at status resistance. Nearly as good at physical damage mitigation. That could be an armour set that we could use down the line, but we've spent all our cash now. Thanks for your time, friend. What was your name? Teheki here? I'm not going to remember that. Thanks for your time, friend. And now a whole new zone to discover and get wrecked by. But we've discovered the art of only using one weapon, and so we're gonna boss this place. You there? Are you a ranger of some sort? Yeah, you are. Oh, that didn't go well. I'm not happy about this. Yeah, I'm not happy about this at all. The Congregator of Flesh. Okay, you got this then. Not actually that strong. Even with your fun elbow drops. What a mess you are. Honestly, what even are you? You're just a big pile of jaws and limbs. Maybe you could focus more on having a proper shape. I wouldn't be kicking your ass right now. Okay, you got me there. Maybe you got me there. You are getting a bit more aggressive. But down you go. Well, that guy was all bark and no bite. Vestige Seed and 8 Umbral Scouring. And now we're in a hole. So we could again use a Vestige Seed there, but if history has taught me anything at this point, it's that there's probably a vestige like just over here somewhere. Okay, looks like there's an enemy in this direction who bested someone. And that's probably a bad sign, because if that happened, then maybe there isn't a vestige nearby. It also looks like we can't actually get through there. Oh wait. Why don't we just use our sword? I'm a genius. So there's at least one enemy between us and the next vestige, I guess. Ah, this is the fence, isn't it? This is the gate where it said, don't go this way, you crazy fool. So no vestige. And I think we're going to need to go into Umbral just to find our way through. Yeah, now the water is gone. Okay, it wasn't you guys by the look of it who killed our friend. No, you're a ranged one, aren't you? So yeah, get your ranged attack off. Oh, piss. Okay. Minor fire assaults, that's fine. Now. Oh, there's our man again from before.
Onwards you march, eh? I hope it's not for any kind of glory, because you won't find a sniff of that in Mornstead. And certainly I hope it's not in the name of the hallowed Sentinels, because take my word for it, they're no better than the Rogar. I've got many a scar to prove it.
That's cool. I'm not really sure who you are in general. But yeah, here's a vestige. So that's good. We like that.
Whether you've embraced Umbral or struggle against it is none of my concern. Power is a sweet temptation, and the lamp will grant you that, sure enough. But don't confuse that with loyalty. Still, I'll not deny, I owe Umbral for giving me what it did. So the vestiges will be minded as long as I'm able.
Cool. You mind vestiges. That's good.
Name's Byron, by the way.
Ah.
I'll be around. Always am.
You take care, Byron. Now. I don't see an enemy here. Ah, there we go. Christopher died to this. And there we go. That's 3 more plucked eyeballs for us. Sweet. Do we use our Vigor, or do we try and save up for 10k more to get ourselves the key? The Pilgrim's Perch key. It's hard to say what the best move would be right now. We've got a couple of routes by the look of it. Is this one safe? Yeah, it doesn't look as though the water goes that deep. Ah, right. Okay, that's going to be a return to the vestige type deal. Maybe we'll hang on to these 8,000 bigger for now and just press on. I guess I can't return to the top of the Forsaken Fen. Easily, at least. Well, I could go back to where we first met Byron and then travel down again to our boss fight room. But that's the one time I didn't leave behind a seed thing. So it would be a pain. Fetid sacrifice boots. You can probably stay down there. You're not a bother right now. There is an item there though. And I do like items. But there's water here, so let's see if that clears the path for us. It does. Poison arrows. Very nice. Right, back to normal. Let's pop the poison arrows on. We could get some use out of them. And actually, before we wrap up, let's pop back. Oh, we can also learn about Thing, can't we? Honor and rode into Mornstead. Never revealed the reason for their arrival, if they had one. But then they brought wrath down upon the deserving after he became a lamp bearer. Thundering of his weapons, falling silent during a defiant final stand amid the stagnant waters of the Forsaken Fen. So, yeah, he was just a cool dude. Cool, silent badass. But let's go back to Skyrest. There is one other thing which I picked up during my brief off-camera moments, and that's the fact that we can trade in a remembrance with this guy. We can offer... Oh, investigate the stigma left at the last known location of the Congregator of Flesh. Ah, so we've got 2 remembrances then, I guess. But we've got this one. What's it do for us? Umbral Scouring, 30. I guess that's the amount we've got. So it would let us buy Pieter's sword and armour and spell. That's cool. So that's basically trading in boss gubbins. But because we know about that now, let's go back to the Congregator of Flesh if we can. Oh wait, we can go back to the top point actually, can't we? Because Oloran was the top point at the Forsaken Fen. Yeah, and Valard is the one who we found after we beat the Congregator. So who's this guy? An ambitious knight? Wants to live a grand heroic life filled with exploits which would be retold in awe in songs and tales. Naturally. And then saw the opportunity for glory in the Umbral Lamp. But nope, didn't work out for her. Nobody remembers anything that she did. And she was consumed by her own lamp. So is that what happens to all of us when we finally give up and die? We get consumed by our own lamp and we become a vestige. I guess so. Now back we go. Stop gooping on me, you freak. I just want to go back and look at the Umbral gubbins that we missed back here.
Come to Aureus, my child. Yes. Enter my embrace. Oh, may your flesh sustain my divinity. Bless you. Bless you.
So I guess a former cleric of Aureus, who then decided that eating people was the best way to serve him. Quite a leap of logic there, I think. But that explains how he became the Congregator of Flesh. Now, you there. You were trying to goop on me, so you can stop that. So I guess we'll go see what Congregator weapons and such we could get as well. Also, maybe we'll switch back. I'd like to have extra dread resistance, I think, in the extra soulflame charge. But now, offer remembrance. As he plummeted towards the pit from which he would never emerge, the preacher who claimed to be Aureus, made flesh, forgave the hallowed sentinels for their misguided actions against him and his followers. So he was a fanatic who believed he was Aureus himself. And then they throw other people down there, I guess, and he just munched on them a bunch. The hallowed sentinels were like, "You're not Aureus, get the hell out of here." Flesh Tide. Unleash a shower of rotting body parts and assorted fluids. No thanks. And then St. Latimer's Relic Spear. Once carried by St. Latimer of the Hallowed Sentinels. A revered relic following his death until its eventual disappearance. Okay. A Strength and Radiance Spear. So nothing we're terribly bothered about. It's been a pretty productive day, all told. We've figured out that I'm not actually completely awful at the game, I'm just pretty awful at choosing weapons. And we are better off with just one short sword than a short sword and a flail in combination. We've beaten a boss, then we beat a big boss. And we've got a new area to explore. We shall be doing that next time, but until then, thanks for watching, friends.